Hello, everyone, and welcome to our English class. Today's topic is about converting direct speech to reported speech. This is a very important topic, and we will include this in our final exam. It's a bit difficult, I guess, especially for those people who um, find grammar to be challenging. If you think you need more guidance to understand this lesson, I suggest that you go to the link that I sent in the line group and study it. I made a handout for the final exam, and in that handout, um, you can see all the topics that are included in our final exam. So if you find it hard to understand today's lesson, I suggest you click that link and study. Okay? I also included Thai translations in that handout, so um, so that can um, it can be easier for you as you study. Okay, let's begin our class now. Just a little announcement. Our final exam will be on February 9 to 11. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and it will depend on which meeting we meet first. So please don't forget the schedule. After the final exam, we will do the speaking test. So speaking test comes later. Okay. What is direct speech? So students, direct speech is the exact words that someone said. And in direct speech, we use quotation marks. So it is easy to identify a direct speech because it uses quotation marks. So, for example, we have here two sentences. The first one is Henry, and we have the colon, I am busy. The second sentence is Henry said he was busy. Now, which one is a direct speech? Very good. The first sentence, Henry, and then with the quotation mark, I am busy, is the direct speech. We know this because there are quotation marks. These are what we call quotation marks. And in the reported speech, we no longer use the quotation marks. What is reported speech? So, reported speech is a statement or a report of what someone said. And in reported speech, we don't use any quotation marks. And also, the tense, the time, and pronouns also change. So we have here a direct speech. I expect success, he said. Now, how do we convert this into a reported speech? So we say, he said that he expected success. So as you can see, the pronoun I has changed to the pronoun he, and the verb expect was changed to expected. So, what are actually the rules and the verb changes? So, here are the rules. If the direct speech uses verb 1 or the present tense, the reported speech will now use the past tense or the verb 2. If the direct speech uses verb 2 or the simple past tense, the reported speech will now use the perfect tense with had plus the past participle. Okay? And will in direct speech will become would in the reported. Can turns to could. Okay, we have here an example. I am happy is the direct speech. And now When it is reported, it becomes he said he was happy. I ate rice. He said he had eaten rice. Because our direct speech uh, uses the past tense of the verb eat. We have here ate. So the reported um, speech will use the past perfect. Okay, so we now see had eaten. I will go becomes she said she would go. Will turns to would. And I can help. He said he could help. So can becomes could. And not only the verbs change, but also the time mentioned in the direct speech. So if the direct speech use the word today, now it becomes that day in the reported speech. Now becomes then. Yesterday becomes the day before. Tomorrow becomes the next day. Last week becomes the week before. And here becomes there. So here are some examples. I am busy today. So in the reported speech, we now say she said she was busy that day. Okay, that day. Today becomes that day. Another example. I will go tomorrow. So tomorrow becomes the next day. He said he would go the next day. Okay? Another one is I am here. She said she was there. So here now becomes there. Okay. Also, the pronouns we use in our speeches also change. For example, if in the direct speech we use the word I, now it will change to he or she depending on the gender of the speaker. You becomes I or he or she or they depending on the gender or depending on the number of the speakers or depending on the context. Okay, and my becomes his or her, me becomes him or her, we becomes they, and our becomes their. Here is an example. You are my friend. So when you report this, you can say she told me. Okay, so you becomes me. I was her friend. So you also becomes I. Okay, she told me I was her friend. So my also becomes her. And in terms of yes/no questions, we also have a specific rule. When we report yes/no questions, we use if or whether. For example, are you tired? When you report this, you say, he asked if I was tired. So we use the word if. Okay, if I was tired. But not only do we use if, we also can use whether. So here is another example. Do you like coffee? In the reported speech, we can say, she asked whether I liked coffee. Okay? So I hope it's easy to remember. For yes/no question, we use if or whether in the reported speech. And for commands and requests, we use this pattern. We use told or asked plus someone plus to plus verb. Here is an example. Sit down. Sit down. In the reported speech, you can say the teacher told us to sit down. Okay, the teacher told us to sit down. So we use the word told. You can also use the word asked. And someone who did this command addressing. So for example, this command is addressing the students. And so in the reported speech, you say us. Okay, The teacher told us to sit down. Another one is this direct speech. Please help me. So in the reported speech, you can say, she asked me to help her. So you can say asked as well. She asked me to help her. Okay, so here are the common reporting verbs. When you report what happened, or I mean, when you report direct speeches, you can use either of these verbs depending on the type of sentences. For example, these words like say, tell, ask, explain, and promise. So normally there are two main verbs that we use. We can use say or we can use tell. Say is used plus something that was said, and tell, however, has a direct object. So it should tell who, tell someone plus something that someone told you or whoever is the reference. Okay. For example, she said that she was tired. Okay. So we have here said. Okay. She said that she was tired. Another one is tell. She told me. So the me here is the someone that she was tired. So you see the difference? Say and tell. Usually, we use tell with commands or request. Okay, so here are our other examples. So we have here case number one. I expect good results today, she said. So in this case, we have here verbs like expect and said, and the time is today, and the pronoun is I. Now, how do we convert this into a reported speech? So if I sent you the handout, you can go to case number one. It will explain you how to convert this to reported speech. So the answer here is she said that she expected good results that day. So to help you see the difference, um, look at this slide. So um, she said in the reported, we maintain the verb. She said that she. Okay, I becomes she. Expect becomes expected. That she expected good results today. Today becomes that day. So our new sentence is she said that she expected good results that day. Okay. Case number two. Did she confirm the delivery yesterday? So this is a yes/no question, right? Did they confirm the delivery yesterday? She asked. Okay. So to convert this, we use the word if. We can also use whether, right? So here's our reported speech. She asked if they had confirmed the delivery the day before. So here are the changes. Did confirm turned into had confirmed. We now use the had plus the verb three or the verb in the perfect tense, because did confirm is already in the past tense. It's already in verb two. Did they confirm the delivery yesterday? Yesterday turns into the day before. So our sentence is she asked if they had confirmed the delivery the day before. Okay, next one. When did they approve the plan last week? He asked. When did they approve the plan last week? So in this case, the speaker used a question when. So how do we change this into a reported speech? I think it's a bit confusing, especially if it's your first time to see this, because I didn't explain this in the previous slide, but it's in the handout. Okay, So to turn this into a reported speech, we say he asked when. So we still maintain the question word. He asked when they had approved the plan the week before. Okay, to help you see the changes, look at this slide. So when did they approve the plan last week? He asked. So the verb used are did and approve, which means that approve is in the past tense or verb 2. So we have to turn this into verb 3. Um, had plus verb 3. So it now becomes had approved. And we keep also the question word when. So we have here when. And last week becomes the week before. Okay, so our new sentence is now he asked when they had approved the plan the week before. Okay, so here ends our lesson on converting direct speech to reported speech. I know that for many of you, it's not easy to understand, especially during um, the first try. So I want you to study by yourself. I have provided you with handouts, and I think um, those handouts are very helpful to help you understand more the rules on converting direct to reported speech. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, um, for watching this video. Bye bye.